morning, friends, and hello from beautiful Lake Tahoe. Today I'm going to guide you through a quick 15-minute morning routine that will leave you nice and refreshed and stretched and ready for your day. Let's get started. Okay, today we're going to start in child's pose. So for that, bring the toes to touch and the knees wide and just roll yourself forward, reach the arms nice and long and lower down. The forehead towards the mat, arms reach towards the front of the mat. Your hips sink deep and heavy onto your ankles. And just take a couple of deep breaths here. Fill up the belly, the chest, the back. And exhale, release. Do a couple of these here. And tune in with yourself how you feel today. What's your energy today? And maybe you want to set an intention for that you want to create and that you want to bring with you throughout the rest of the day. Walk your hands over towards the right side. Maybe the left hand can come on top of the right hand. Make sure the left shoulder still stays down. And feel the super nice stretch in the left side body here. Your hips are staying down and even onto the heels. One more breath. Next inhale, walk your hands back towards the center and over towards the left side. The right hand comes on top of the left hand. And deep breath here into the side body. One more breath. And on your next inhale, walk your hands back towards the center and we roll forward onto all fours for a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, drop the chest, look up, arch the back. And on the exhale, tuck the tailbone round the back, spread out the shoulder blades across the body. Look towards your knees. Inhale, unravel. Press the chest through the arms, look up. And on the exhale, round the back up towards the ceiling. Press the hands into the floor, let the head hang. Inhale, look forward, drop the belly. And exhale, press the shoulder blades away from each other, round the back. And then we come down to all fours again. Good. Now your left foot comes slightly behind you like a kickstand. The right foot goes straight. Your right foot is fully onto the mat. Right arm reaches up and overhead. Think of your arm is being pulled toward, away from you, and your hips are pressing up towards the ceiling. Big side stretch. One more time here. Good. And then slowly bring your left toe back. And with a big step, the right foot comes towards the front of the mat. Tuck the back toes under and we lift up into a high lunge. Maybe you're like, what? I'm not ready for this. It's still morning. Well, wake up. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Sink deep. Make sure that your knee is over your front here. And on the exhale, lower down the left hand. Right arm reaches up for an easy twist, which is not so easy, especially not in the morning. So you can always lower down onto your back knee. One more breath, reach the arm up towards the sky. And exhale, lower down both hands inside the foot and you heel toe the foot outside towards the outer edge of the mat into a lizard lunge. I said it before, there's no class without lizard lunge. You can roll towards the pinky edge of the foot, untuck the back foot, maybe bring the right hand across against the knee. Open up, look here over the right shoulder. If this is way too much, Then don't go that far. Use blocks in front of the hands. It's absolutely fine. Big breath here. Slowly bring both hands down towards the mat or onto the blocks. And we hold here for one more breath. You can even lower down onto the forearms if you're ready for that. Last breath here. And then on the exhale, step back on all fours. Ooh, that's a big opener for the hips in the morning. Bring the right foot behind you into the kickstand. Left leg reaches out. The foot is flat onto the mat. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling, and exhale, the arm reaches over your ear, over your head, away from you, and your hips are pulling up towards the ceiling. You're like a little nice rainbow. That's quite nice to think about. One more breath. And on the exhale, we unravel, foot comes back underneath you, and with a huge step forward. Inhale, lift up into a high lunge. The right heel presses away from you. Right leg is as straight as possible. And you sink deep here. Arms reach up towards the sky. Grow nice and tall in your upper body. And on the exhale, right arm down, left arm up towards the sky. Honestly, also for me, too much today with the easy twist. I need to go to the easiest twist. One more breath. And on the exhale, lower down both hands inside the foot. Wiggle the foot towards the left outer edge. And again, bring the left hand against the knee. Push it away from you. Give yourself a bit of space here into the hips. Look over the left shoulder. Good. One more breath. And then if you want to, you can stay here or lower down towards the forearms. So even the forearms onto the blocks is a really nice progression here. The next exhale, lift yourself up. Step back on all fours. Tuck the back toes under. And we lift the hips up into our first downward facing dog of the day. And if you watched my previous video, you know that I'm always starting first with bending one leg, lift up the other foot completely. So here now, for example, I'm pressing everything into the right leg, feeling the stretch out. And then I switch it, stretch out first the left leg. I do this a couple of times until I feel like, okay, that feels kind of good now. And then I bring the feet both down towards the mat. If the heels don't touch the mat, it's completely fine. You can always bend the knees as well. It's all about the stretch in the hamstrings. And once the legs feel kind of okay, I focus on the upper body, focus on the hands. I press with all 10 fingers into the mat. With my palms of the hands, I press the floor away, shoulders press back towards the knees. The belly is coming down, coming in towards the spine. One more breath. Next, inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it with you, step it foot in between the hands, and we lift up into a warrior two. Check in with yourself that you still can see the big toe next towards the knee. Arms reach from one end of the room towards the other. Shoulder blades draw slightly together. You stand nice and firm and proud. It's not a wobbly warrior. Inhale, reach the palm forward, flip. Reverse warrior, stretch out the side body one more time. Straighten out the front leg. Ooh, my knee was popping. And then bring your upper body up into a T shape. We prepare for the triangle. Reach the right arm forward, forward, forward. The left hip draws back in space. And then lower down the right hand towards the right shin. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. For the triangle pose, try to maintain everything in between two planes of glass so that you're not leaning forward with the upper body, but you're nice and straight line. One more breath. And on the exhale, we change our stance into high lunge one more time. Exhale, lower down the hands, step back into a plank, lower down the knees, bend the elbows, lower down the chest and chin. Inhale, scooch forward into your baby cobra. Think of your elbows are tucked into the waist, shoulders away from the ears. Your bum is squeezing. And exhale, lower down, lift up, downward facing dog. Again, go through your checklist through what are the feet doing, what are legs doing, the pelvis, the belly button, the shoulders, the hands. Oh my God, so many things early in the morning. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward in between both hands, and we lift up into our warrior two here. Again, here, check you see the front. Big toe, arms are nice and proud, reach away from you. Shoulders are down the back. You look, gaze over the hands. Inhale, reach forward, flip the palm up towards the ceiling, and exhale, reverse warrior. The back hand can come down, but try to not press into the knee, or maybe stays onto the hip. Big side body stretch. Straighten out the front knee. And bring yourself back into the T-shaped position. Reach the left arm forward, 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 and then lower it down. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. If that feels not good for you, you can always use the block in front of you. And as you can see, my upper body is really square towards the towards you. And it's not sinking down or up. It's not so much about the depth into this pose, but more into the stretch for the inner thighs, in case you haven't felt that yet. We prepare for the high lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling, adjust the stance. One more time, sink deep, press your right heel away from you. And exhale, lower down the hands. We step one more time into a plank. We hold. Lower down the knees, bend the elbows, chin and chest down. Inhale. One more time, baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, nice. Press the floor away from you. And then lower down the knees. Swing the feet around from you. Bring them in front of you. Sit nice and tall. Reach the arms forward. And on the exhale, vertebra by vertebra, you slowly lower yourself down onto the mat. Oh, good night. Now, bring the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. We prepare for the happy baby. If happy baby is ever too much, you can always hold on to the shins, the ankles. If that's fine, grab the outside of the feet. The knees are wide and you roll a bit from side to side. And remember, it's called happy baby. So no grumpy faces here. Massaging the lower spine, opening the hips. If you like and it feels good, you can always do a bit of like a ninja baby. Stretch out one knee and then the other. So many babies, the happy baby, the grumpy baby, the ninja baby. Choose the one you like the best. And then slowly bring the knees back together. Hold on to the right knee. Straighten out the left knee. And then we bring the right knee across the body. Right arm reaches away from the body. Look towards your right hand if that feels good into this supine twist. Wringing out the spine one more time. Mobilizing every vertebra. Deep breath here. And on your next inhale, bring yourself back towards the center and we switch out the legs. Roll over towards your right side, left arm reaches out. Maybe remind yourself of the intention that you did set at the beginning of this short practice. How do you feel now compared to the beginning of this stretch? One more breath. Slowly lower yourself down towards the back. Bring your knees towards the chest. One more big squeeze. And if you like to rest here and hang out for a minute, you can do so. All right, friends, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the last 15 minutes and you feel much better and have a great start into your day. Let me know if you'd like to see more and hope to see you soon.